With Bollywood movie franchises, one thing is for sure that some are worthwhile and others should just stop making more editions. Somehow these franchises have just added movies again and again, coming up with more nonsensical plots. Discussing franchises that should just stop, here is Tried and Refused Productions, with 6 Bollywood franchises that should stop making more movies. Number 6 goes to RAAZ. In the early 2000s, as an 8-year-old, a movie that gave me sleepless nights and haunted for multiple weeks was the 2002 film RAAZ. The haunting background of Ooty, the chilling background score of the film, and a movie that unravels the world of the supernatural. The movie at the time was one of its kind, even though its edition 7 years later in 2009 was impressive, with Kangana Ranaut putting forth a horrifying performance. The last 2 films of the franchise have been deplorable and borderline comical at best. When the last film of a franchise is called RAAZ Reboot, people have run out of ideas. Number 5 goes to GOLMAAL. So recently the 4th installment of the GOLMAAL series took out its trailer and we wondered how many more installments are they planning to make. No matter what anyone says, the first installment was the funniest and most entertaining of the installments, with great dialogues, genuinely hilarious scenes and some over the top but perfectly acted characters. Progressively, the quality of jokes and banking on the same punchlines has become repetitive, boring, and honestly the franchise is just running out of ideas. With characters reappearing in the 4th installment and constantly seeing Ajay Devgan splitting between 2 cars is getting old now. The novelty of it is over. Honestly, we want something new. Number 4 goes to Hate Story. We all know why Hate Story has 3 films in its franchise. The movie that solely banks on steamy erotic scenes between multiple characters in the film puts little to no effort on the script of the film. From being a mistress to falling in love with a college friend, multiple badly executed twists and turns, and some extremely underwhelming acting. Even though the film was lauded for its first installment and the premise created, we are sure why people stormed into theaters. The creators of the franchise should just stop adding films. We've had enough of the powerful men taking advantage of the helpless girl. Number 3 goes to Houseful. What started out as an over-the-top comedy that confuses us and leaves us in splits has progressively become a franchise about women with a low IQ, animals that perform better in scenes than the actors, and the ensemble cast seemed to get bigger and bigger and bigger. The first installment's success made sense due to the effort put forth in its dialogues and comic timing, but with Sajid Khan's directorial downfall, the quality of the films also took the same path. We had to go through seeing John Abraham trying his level best at comedy, Abhishek Bachchan being an aspiring rapper, and to top it all, seeing 3 rich daughters in London named Ganga, Jamuna and Saraswati try their level best at acting. I'm done. Number 2 goes to MASTI. As 90s kids, we vividly remember MASTI in the early 2000s being one of the biggest surprises in terms of a genuine erotic comedy. We saw no star faces, just Vivek, Ritesh and Aftab leading their monotonous lives and in their pursuit of having affairs, getting caught in a web of lies and madness. It was a hilarious joyride seeing the trio get into the most embarrassing and dire situations. 9 years later, they thought of reviving the series and evidently it led to great box office numbers, but the quality of comedy got exponentially dumbed down, making the movie primarily about highlighting assets than characters. They got even more greedy, thinking that they can make anything and hit high box office numbers, and released the 2016 Great Grand Masti, which performed horribly at the box office and deservedly so. No more, please. No more. And number 1 goes to Kya Kool Hai Hum. Another erotic comedy from the mid-2000s that left us rolling on the floor laughing was the 2005 Kya Kool Hai Hum, a movie which had so many impressive qualities, be it the violent police officer Urmila Maar Todkar, the creepy psychiatrist Dr. Screwwala, and even Tushar Kapoor, genuinely making us laugh for the first time. The movie in its craziness was definitely an impressive comedy. The film banked on the nostalgia of the first installment and performed considerably well in 2012 with Kya Super Kool Hai Hum, but the creators got trapped in the greed and downfall of all franchises by quickly releasing another installment in 2016, which was crass, offensive, and lost complete charm and wit. I think we're done with the series. And that was the list, guys. Write it down in the comments below if you have some video ideas for our channel. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle is right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.